Good morning. We're back, and we're not going on a walk this morning, but we are going to go on a car ride, so come on. So I didn't sleep very well last night, and I ended up sleeping in a bit, so I wasn't able to make a take a walk with me video. So I'm in the car, actually sitting waiting to go to the office this morning. And I got a comment from another YouTube vlogger, Andy Bailey, and I wanted to talk real quick about what I'm trying to do here and crossing lines and a few other things. And Andy had a really good point. At first I thought he was being critical of me, but then whenever I took a shower and was really thinking about it, I thought, you know what, he's right. And it's the fact that in my zeal to help, I think I crossed a line a little bit of offering up advice without explaining to you guys that if you're out there living with MS, I don't want to give you advice. I'm giving you my experience and things that I have found that worked for me. And if you try it and it works for you, great. If not, this is just my experience. Overall, really what I'm trying to do is provide an encouraging word of someone else is out there, something positive for you to take with your day. And in no way would I ever want someone to think that if they're eating healthy and they are doing some exercise, but yet they're in the middle of a relapse or they're not feeling their best, that in some way they are, I don't know, not doing it right or not living their life right or anything like that. That was not the point. I hope that the implication and the understanding here is that everything that I say and anything that I do is honestly more about me. This video, this whole YouTube thing for me, in its base form, is a way for me to vent out my experience and how things are going for me. And if you can glean a little bit of inspiration or a positive word for the day that helps keep you going, then so be it. Moving forward, I'm not going to do this every single time, but moving forward, I want everyone to know that this is my story. This is what I'm experiencing. And I look at life a little different maybe than, well, we all look at life different. Everyone has their perspective. So I'm the guy that I want my friends to tell me about their chiropractor, and I want to know about acupuncture, and I want to know about eating healthy, and I want to know about all these things, because if eating healthy isn't enough, maybe eating healthy and going to the chiropractor is enough. And if those two things alone aren't good enough and aren't helping me, then maybe those two things combined with acupuncture would be. And then if those three things aren't, maybe it's those three things plus a routine of vitamins, and then adding in some exercise. That's what I meant yesterday when I said, there are ways I believe you can take back a little bit of control. Now, if you're in relapse, I get it. I've been in relapse. When I first was diagnosed in 2007, it began because I found a spot on the bottom of my right foot about the size of a dime. Within about 2 months, I had numbness all the way up above my knees, and I could barely walk. And then I took off a considerable amount of time in 2007. I had my nurse at the house who would come and give me Solu-Medrol IV injections. It was a struggle to get out of bed. And I've had several bouts like that throughout the years. And right now I'm in a good place. I'm not in relapse. Like I said, I've probably lost over 20-something pounds. So for the first time in a long time, I'm feeling really good. But that's just my experience. If you're not going through that and you're not in that place, then maybe what you take from me is just a positive word. That yes, it does suck. Yes, it's tough to look at the way life is now compared to the way life might have been 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago. And that comparison can be very dramatic, and it can be very depressing sometimes. But all in all, at the end of the day, the realization that I came to was, these are the cards that I've been dealt, and I've got to deal with it somehow. And I've got to deal with it, not just somehow. Let me rephrase that. In my opinion, I came to the conclusion that it's not just that I have to figure out a way to deal with this. I've got to figure out a way to make the best of this. And for me, that distinction was very important that I got to find a way to make my life the very best it can possibly be. So I encourage you to check out Andy's YouTube channel. It's great content. I really enjoy it. I think that you'll enjoy it too. So pop over. His link is in the descriptions here, and I appreciate, Andy, I appreciate you pointing that out to me. If you are enjoying the videos, do me a favor. Click that thumbs up button. Hit the notification bell. I hope you have a great day. And as always, keep living the dream.